Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 177 of Moogle Go Around Radio. We're back! Paul, we're back! We're back!
Don't start with the
We're back! Hey, Paul, how you doing?
I am doing good. I am hot. And not in the sexy hot way like our guest on today.
Oh, God!
I am just hot and humid.
Did I expect that?
Yeah, the PvP
Hello,
god, Brian
everyone.
Ricardo.
Hi. Happy to be
Hi.
here.
How is your day going?
Pretty good. Today I actually haven't been PvPing. I've been doing
Nice.
the raids here. Finally, I did P9S, started it off. Hard, actually. Like, that 11 mechanic has been catching me off guard. It's a lot. And there's a lot of strategies too. I heard there's like a JP strategy that people are doing, and then
Yeah.
like there's general ones. So I still got to spend time learning it.
I can't remember what we're doing. I just do the thing that I'm told with the diagrams. And I'm like, I'll do that one. That's the one I'll do.
My chat was telling me.
Sorry, carry on.
My chat was telling me that the JP strat is the most common one.
It's probably JP. I'm guessing we're doing JP. So, I guess we'll go straight into the thing that I know this is technically a topic that I put at the bottom until just now, where I've moved it all the way to the top because the literal topic says Chile won't shut up about it. They announced some Final Fantasy 14 based chips in Japan. Yeah, they've got Final Fantasy 14 branding on them, and they're adorable, including one packet that has a picture of Tataru on it. There's a Fat Chocobo one, Spriggan, Lopret, Namazu, and like the Island Sanctuary.
Cute.
Anyway, I ordered all 6 packets. So
Nice.
I will have all of them. So
All of them.
I think it was like
sure that they don't have nuts.
they cooked in vegetable oil. I asked the person that imports them. So and they're just salt flavored crisps. So
Okay.
Very interesting.
Expensive though, £34 or what, $42 for all 6 packets. So, yeah, I'm excited, but I am excited, but they were quite expensive.
Where'd you find it? On social media?
Yeah, so it's on social media, and then I went onto a website to order it. It's,
Got it.
$20, sorry, for the crisps, and then I think it's like $27 for delivery. So,
How many packs?
Interesting.
6 packs. You get one of each.
That's
So-
still too. That's still too cheap for this ready salted potato chips. Honestly. Or
Yeah,
crisps,
but
as I
come on.
call them. But yeah, I think it's just because they are Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
I was going to say memorabilia, but
I like the fact
Sure.
that the culinary guild leader has got a stamp of approval on the packets. So I'm a sucker for stuff like this sometimes.
Making that.
Yeah. Like, I think I like all the packet designs except for the one with the Island Sanctuary. Because all of them kind of look like they fit, while the Island Sanctuary one, the person just looks like they grabbed the JPEG and stuck it on the front of the packet.
Oh no! What the? I'm looking it up right now. I need to see this.
I'll put it
Eorzean potato chips.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah. Orzia Popato chips.
Papa Toad, yeah.
Yeah.
I see them. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. The Alien Sanctuary one. The other ones are just like
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah. The other ones look cute. in
Different
my opinion.
flavors.
No, all the same flavor. It just says seasoned with special rock salt, available in a set of 6 packs.
God.
So
No,
special
literally
rock
looks-
salt.
They're called Crystal Rock Salt. Come on.
Ah,
That's Crystal Rock Salt. I don't think I want that. Crystals can be very deadly.
It looks
Here,
like
feel, taste.
Pringles, like the shape.
yeah, it does look a bit like Pringles. Yeah, here, feel, taste.
Right.
But no,
Making
I
crisps now.
I put these in a lot of Discords because I'm excited that in fact I ordered these. Hopefully, though I've said that if they arrive before EU FanFest, I'm hoping to bring them down so people can try them. So, if they arrive before EU FanFest,
Yeah, I wonder if they'll have them there at all in any way.
I doubt it. I really doubt it.
Ah, okay.
But I will bring my packets down so people can try them.
I just take one each.
so-
One each now.
Yeah, just one each.
Don't know how big they are.
Yeah, they're probably tiny. Probably like 2 crisps per bag. Like the one chip
Walkers,
challenge
they
where
put
it's
air.
1 per bag.
Which one is your favorite bag? You said, design wise.
I mean, I'm biased. I'm probably going to go with Tartaru because I'm
Got it.
biased.
I like the Loperate one. That one's super cute.
Yeah, I like the Locker one.
Yeah. But I also really like the Spriggan because we know how much the Spriggan likes the rock, and so it looks adorable with the little chip.
Incoming new minion.
Yeah. Oh my god! If they added codes in these, like in a little, like to unlock the Spriggan crisp minion, that would be so.
Oh
good.
my god, they would have made it lots of money if they did that.
Nah, it just needs an emote of us eating a bag of chips. Then I'll be down.
Even more money.
Look, we need the pizza emote still, so we can't ask for more yet. We still need that pizza emote.
I want the pizza emote. I love it. I'm
Was
actually
it-
wearing a t-shirt that has pizza on it.
Was the
What's that,
pizza
sorry?
emo NA only?
Yeah,
Or
and they
something?
only, and the code
Yes.
was region locked as well.
Damn.
So, because I have the Cobra, the Butterfingers mount, because
Got
even though
it.
it was American only, that code wasn't actually region locked. While the pizza emote is actually just locked to NA accounts.
Got it. Yeah, I didn't get it. Yeah, I don't remember why I didn't get it, but I didn't get it.
Maybe you just didn't want pizza at the time.
Oh, it was
fine.
Grubhub or something, right?
Yeah, it was
yeah.
like Grubhub. You had to like buy like I think it was like a certain amount or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
And
cool.
then people started selling it for like hundreds of dollars. The emo, the code.
But speaking of paying absolute money, there is a Final Fantasy 14 online store sale and some new stuff that
Yay.
has been added to it. That one that crushes your ears and makes it look painful if you're a bunny. But you know,
Oh,
I don't know if anyone's seen that new headphone, new glamour they've added to. Sorry,
I
the
saw a picture of it.
The Magitech. Oh, that was great. I just want to have a look at it. Yeah, the Magitech attire, which I mean, it looks great for Lalafels. I have to admit, it looks really good.
I don't know. I have massive ears. I would feel like it would crush my ears too.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, the headphones part of it.
Yeah, well, they do
I
look
like
cool.
I like the pants and the shoes. And that's it. I don't really like the jacket, the oversized look. Not something I enjoy. It's not bad. It's just like not what I would buy or wear personally.
See, I
Well,
wouldn't wear those
probably-
pants in real life because they would frustrate me.
Oh my
Like-
god, that's fashion though. I don't want that fashion.
No, I know it sounds weird, but maybe it'd be okay when they're designed like that. But if pants roll up, like I get like a weird itching feeling where they are, like I have to pull them down. Like it physically
Interesting.
itches. Like it's weird. Like I can. I'm sure I'm okay with shorts, but I'm guessing if these are cut like that, it'll be fine. But if it's like something that's just rolled up, I'm
Got
like
it.
I'm sat there going, no.
The headphones are cool though. It's just so weird how almost every character wears it. Like the bunny boys, especially, like you said.
Yeah,
But I think the one thing I will probably get is the new emote, the magic trick emote, which looks cool. Again, I think people made a discovery of that emote. I think it was like Korea or like the Korean servers or the Chinese servers. I think had it first. I think don't quote me on that.
I feel like I saw it. Yeah.
Like I've seen it around online before. So
Yeah.
that is really cool. It's a really cool like little emote. I have to admit.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
What is it, like $8?
Yeah, it's like £4. Don't know what it is in dollars. I'm not very good at
£4.
controlling.
Yeah.
Measurements,
£4. Yeah, that's about the same as $8, I think.
I will
yeah,
say
so
that's the only good thing about that. That's the only good thing that used to exist was I used to be able to buy gifts for friends in America because it was so much cheaper in England to buy stuff from the store than on an American store. But now that the gift system is so screw it, you can't do it.
Right.
Like, I don't know
There's a lot of
why, but some of the mounts and stuff like that are like $10 cheaper here. So,
Sheesh.
but they found a way to fix that. Boo.
boo by you're not allowed to gift any of your friends ever. Well,
Yeah,
not
it's like
ever. They have to be on your friends list for was it a month?
oh shit. I don't think it's that long, but it's pretty long, but I don't think it's a month.
And even if on your friends list, though, not everything can be gifted anyway.
Yeah.
So, but no, there's a sale
Yeah.
going on for the 10th anniversary. Like I'm expecting the mount to go back on. I know the mount just got off sale, but I'm expecting the mount to go back on sale in October when FanFest comes around for Europe.
Ooh.
Because it'd be a bit weird that they only had the sale during the American FanFest. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like they will put it on sale again, but based on nothing, by the way, but guesswork. I'm just saying this in case anyone asks. This is nothing but guesswork.
Was there mounts for previous FanFests?
Oh yeah, you got them at FanFest for free as well.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's what was so frustrating about it because if you went to the
Right.
physical FanFest, you actually got the mount. Now
Yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
get the mount.
I totally forgot about that.
Like,
I'm not very like it's a mount. Yeah, it looks cool. Two-person cool mount, but it's freaking expensive. It's 25 quid. I could buy a
Yeah.
whole nother game for 25 quid. Like, yeah, it's got like a little alpha and stuff. Yeah, it's cute and all, but 25 quid, that's a steep. That's a steep.
I'm on the same page where I don't really do a lot of microtransactions like that in-game cosmetics for money.
Yeah, like the only thing I pay now is sub. I haven't actually bought. What was the last thing I bought and kind of regretted? I think it was for my birthday. I had like some like leftover like Steam money, and I was like, I'll get something for £5. I think it was the Passabrat mount, where it's just you hugging a giant Passabrat.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is cool. Did I regret it in the end? Yeah, because then a bunch of games went on sale. I was like, oh, damn. But I still try and make use of it if I go out into the world.
The last thing I bought was it was an outfit. Oh, the street outfit, the urban one where it's like a backwards cap. That one with the Moogle jacket in the back, with the Moogle in the back of the jacket.
Oh yeah,
That's the last thing I bought.
the last thing I bought was the cheer emotes for the FanFest. You know, the reskins of the old ones. Just because this character that I'm playing right now didn't have the original emotes anyway. So
Got it.
I like
So the only way
yeah, sorry.
they're different colors, right?
Yeah, different colors.
And that's the only way to get them is through the Mog Station.
Yep, that's the only way to get them from the Mog Station.
Cool. That's pretty cool, actually.
I don't know. They should have just added them to the Rising event, in my opinion, or something.
Probably yes.
I still wish they would. I know it wouldn't be. It'd be basically impossible. I still wish they would have done like a in-game FanFest at some point. Imagine if they like recreated some of the stages of FanFest inside 14 in the Gold Saucer.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that would be cool.
I understand that that would have been cool, but that was like that is a lot of things you have. First of all, you have to get one for every single server, or you'd have to get a whole new server to pack people in to make it its own dedicated server, which again would be kind of hard. That, and then you would have to have someone like try and mimic Yoshi P's character on the stage, I guess.
Dude, that for sure.
Well, what they could have done is just have like in some MMOs where they just have like a giant screen and like play like their fan fest over it, so people could like watch along in game. That could have been fun. Again, would have been hard to program, but
and when I say the events from FanFest in the game, I mean like have them be there, but they're not playable, but they're like physical assets that you can look at and wander around, so you can explore it in game without being there. But you can't actually do it because it's not playable. Well, a lot of it you can queue up, like the trials and stuff like that. You can just do yourself, but still, except for Ashura.
Also, obviously, like a lot of people would have to make, custom things for it, I guess. Unless you know, like a god housing person who can make these stunning houses completely out of nothing. But it would have been cool, but nah, too much effort for Square Enix. Still a whole lot of hassle, as I was called it. Would not have been worth. But thinking of obviously Final Fantasy Fan Festival, we do have one of the co-hosts of the PvP tournament that turned up very well.
Yeah.
So we have got some questions here for you.
Let's go.
So we'll go with the basic first one. How did you get started into Final Fantasy 14 PvP shoutcasting scene?
Oh, so back in the day, before Crystal Conflict, there was a mode called the Feast. I did that since like season 3. No, what am I talking about? I did it since season 1, but season 3 was like the first time I've been like top 100, and I realized, oh wait, I'm actually like good at this. So I started streaming it and stuff. And like a couple, like maybe like a year after that, people will do community tournaments, just like PvPers would like create teams, and there were always a need for commentators. And at some point I gave it a try for like a charity tournament that was happening. I did it with my friend Eternal. That was the first time I ever did commentary. This would be like 2018 maybe. And I realized like, yeah, this is pretty good. People liked my commentary with him. We had like a super chill vibe. He's been my friend for a while, so like we had like that good back and forth. And yeah, that's how I started. And then from there, I started doing commentary with other people. And then I started doing commentary when Crystal Conflict came out. And from there on, I got to do it for Yoshi P, literally.
Would you say that's like the highlight of your like career now? You're like, look, I have done this now. I have shoutcasted a tournament in front of Yoshi P, the creator of Final Fantasy.
Yeah. You know? Absolutely. That's the biggest thing I've ever done. Probably in life in terms of like me as a creator, community person. That's definitely the biggest thing I've done. There was like, 10K people watching on each platform, YouTube, Twitch, and then obviously at the venue, being in front of the 10,000 people in the audience. The biggest thing I've ever done, and I'm happy it went pretty well. Honestly, like I was expecting to see at least some hate comments, because that's just the nature of things. People say like, oh, you didn't do well, this was weird, but no, I've literally have not seen any hate comments on my commentary.
I think, to be fair though, that FanFest had a few other things that people had to hate on rather than a PvP tournament. I feel like on the list of things, on the scale of things that people can hate on, this is the lowest.
I saw, I think it was Whoops, which is a 14 streamer, and he put a top 5 things he liked about FanFest, and he put like the PvP tournament at like 3. I'm like, holy shit.
Nice.
It must have been good.
I mean, the PvP tournament scene at FanFest has always been a fun little thing to watch. I'll admit, all the different little events that you can sit and watch at FanFest can be quite fun. Like, spoilers for anyone that's going to go to EU FanFest coming up. You're going to have more fun chatting with people that you know that enjoyed the game than you will anything else at the event. Like, yes, it's cool that you're going to be playing the new fight early. You got all the other cool little things like the event, but in reality, the best part of FanFest is the energy of having a group of people that are all like-minded and like the game that you enjoy.
Is this before or after I have to change my pants because I'm shit scared of socializing?
Oh my
the
god!
Worst anxiety.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of pooping in your pants, Paul. Bring
pants.
Pants.
No!
I'm very bad at when it comes to social events because I have been locked in a hole for years because I don't have friends that are close to me. All my friends are like in London or obviously Chili's up in Scarborough, so I have no one to like go out with like locally type of thing. And it costs like an arm and a leg to get up to London, and to get up to Scarborough it costs even more. So it's like,
Yeah, I can relate to that to a little bit. Like the most time I do socialize is when I go to conventions and stuff like that. And I do go often. I go to like conventions 2 to 3 times a year usually. But I do relate to like not having a lot of local friends. I don't even know any 14 players in my area, in the DC area.
Have you got any hot Final Fantasy 14 friends in your local area?
I don't even, this is a deep topic. I don't need to be friends with someone who plays 14, but just in general, like since I spend a lot of time online, yeah, I don't have a super ton of local friends.
Yeah, all mine
same.
All mine are online. It's just I find it better because if you're like if you're not like Brian, who's like literally like Job Day Georges, it's really hard to put yourself out there. Because me, I am not. I am fugly.
Oh, good lord!
Fat and ugly. So I'm very like conscious of my appearance. That's why going to FanFest, I will probably be shooting a brick, but I'll probably get a little bit of alcohol with me, and then that'll probably change.
I mean, I'll literally be walking around with a poop hat on, so people have suggested I walk around in the penguin suit. Like,
that'll be hot as shit.
Yeah, no. I could barely last an hour. Like I did, I was on a Work to Game podcast recently as a guest, and they didn't know, but I turned up in my penguin suit on the cam. And they had no idea that I was going to do that. I just did it for a laugh. And after about an hour and a half of the podcast, I had to quit. And I'm like, I've got to go. I've got to get out of this outfit because it's already hot as it is.
You left earlier than intended, like the.
No, I had to turn the camera off so I could take the outfit off and wear a normal
Oh,
outfit.
okay. I thought
I'm like, no, I've got to go take this off. I am sweating.
But yeah, but when it comes to like socializing and stuff like that, a lot of people generally feel the same way. Like you might be new to cons, or you're just not used to being around a lot of people like that. So I hope you guys don't feel alone in that, because that's how a lot of people feel, and that should maybe help you with confidence a little bit.
You gotta remember, Paul,
and you guys have each other.
Nearly everyone is going to be socially awkward at FanFest, and that's what makes it what it is. We're all people that like to sit online and play a video game, so none of us have that a great. Well, okay, a lot of us aren't great. I don't want to say none of us, because I'm sure there is a lot of people out there that have a lot better social skills than we do.
I mean,
me and Paul. I'm not going to pull Brian into this.
Final Fantasy is a social, a very social MMO. So a lot of people that are on here are quite social butterflies. Unless you're me and I'm just an introvert, I will go hide in the corner or just stand there and look into the distance in my own brain, which I've done many times.
I think a lot of the content creators are pretty social people. Like meeting a lot of them at any fan face this year, it was just like a vibe. It's like, I know you guys for a while. Like it wasn't super awkward. Some player interactions were awkward, but that's just normal meeting someone for the first time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting you for the first time in person, of course.
Yeah.
I will share my crisps with you.
Still working on ticket. Hopefully it works out for me.
We'll find. Life finds a way. Life finds a way. But anyway, while we're talking about this, how did you feel like the energy was while you were on stage with Frosty, while you were doing the tournament?
Oh yeah, people were like shouting. I don't know if the stream picked it up super well. I know there was moments they were like showing the audience stuff, but yeah, everyone was super happy and shouting and excited. The thing I will say though is a lot of it came because of Frosty's camera work. So if Frosty was showing like really clutch moments, the audience would like be yelling, getting excited. Yes, the commentary was like it's supposed to hype people, but like a lot of people don't understand what's happening unless they see it. So they need the camera work to be like as good as possible to hype up the commentary.
It's a visual game, so visual aspects are really important.
Yeah. There were
commentary
definitely
is
moments
also
where like there was definitely moments where I was like calling out a kill, something's about to happen. I'd be like, look, they're about to die, and then like the camera's not pointed at it, and like there's not an audience reaction. But if he has that camera on it when I'm saying that, then everyone's like super hype. Because I should probably explain. Frosty was doing the camera work for the tournament. That's not a secret or anything. It was pretty obvious that he was logged into his character and I was logged into my character because on the stream they did show him we were on Dynamis data center, Halicarnassus server
Ipsu
in Ul'dah.
Ipsu photobombed you, right? If I'm rightly.
Yeah. And then after that, there was just a ton of players who came into where our characters were, and they actually showed it on the stream and stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just remember him showing the picture of how he was looking for you guys and found you.
Yeah.
So I guess now with that the tournament over and done with now, in the next tournament coming up, the EU. What would you like to see for the future of the Fantasy 14 PvP scene?
I do want to see a continued effort on these tournaments. It looks like to me like there's a lot of positivity towards it. Like people are interested in watching PvP, which is super good for like the health of the game overall. Like yes, having competitors is super important, but like just having people interested in watching that side of the game is really massive for the game. So I want to see them do more tournaments that are just not FanFest only. Which I will say, like, I think they're probably gonna keep doing it because the turnout is good and things like that. It doesn't cost money to like run a anyways, if they do just like in-game reward, it doesn't hurt them to just like have the community teams run a tournament.
Yeah, that'd be cool, especially with titles and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm looking forward towards EU tournament. The teams were announced pretty recently. Only 15 teams, which is crazy. NA had 32, I think. But EU only has 15.
Come on, EU, kind of letting us down. Come on, what
yeah. A big part of it is because Oceania is supposed to, the tournament is actually called Europe and Oceania. So Australia, New Zealand, Materia data center players are allowed to play. And unfortunately, because that region is so small, they didn't bring enough. There wasn't a lot of teams from their region. So the bracket is small thanks to that. Partly thanks to that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But,
the breadcrumbs. I love it. Sorry, I'm looking at the squads.
Mm-hmm. You're looking at them. Oh yeah, it's on the website now.
Culling time, review squads.
A lot of those teams on EU are like Feast players, so like they used to play PvP from like 5 years ago, and they're playing in this tournament, which is really interesting because NA didn't really have that. A lot of our Feast players are long gone, but on EU they still have the Feast players are still around and they're playing in this.
Well, I would say EU, although there's not many people participating in this, I would say the EU, I think, had the biggest push by Square Enix back in the day when it came to PvP, because you would see often the PvP team stream on the Fantasy 14 channel.
Right, that's 100% correct. The community manager, Clem, he no longer works there, but he would really push PvP on the EU side of things. And the NA team wouldn't really do that. So EU definitely had a bigger community hype. And even to this day, I'll say like that EU community is pretty good. You can find queues very actively for ranked. during prime time. You can't say the same for NA every time. Even though we have more players, like we have, there's more American, not American, NA players in this game, but the ratio of PvPers is small compared to
do
EU.
wonder if it's also the different time zones in EU, because although there's loads of different, I don't know, there's loads of different countries in Europe versus one in America. Like, well, I guess you've got multiple different time zones in America as well, haven't you? Actually, in mind.
Yeah, we have 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's a lot of different reasons. There's also just that we have 4 data centers, and that splits the player base real hard. Yeah.
Europe only had 2, I think, right? Or is it now 3?
It's just Chaos and Light still.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chaos and Light. Let's go Light.
It used to be 1, didn't it? Until they split it. So
yeah, it used to be Chaos only.
Yeah, took all my friends away. I had to trade. I used to be a Chaos. Enjoyer. Then my raid team were on Phoenix, which was on Light. And I'm like, oh, here we go again. Hop servers. I lost a bunch of friends over on the other.
Yeah, I used to be on Primal, and then a load of friends moved to Gilgamesh. And I'm like, I guess I'll make a new character. So
yeah, that was my solution too. I used to be Ragnarok, and then on Chaos, and then when the data center was released, I just made a character on Zodiac for Light.
It's great.
But now people don't have to do that because they can just jump from server to server.
Yeah. It's fun actually.
And they are working on regional data center travel as well. Whether it'll actually ever get added, that's a different question.
So would that mean that I could play, say, PvP on it?
Yeah, but you won't be able to do ranked.
Boo.
Because ranked is linked to your main data center server. Brian?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah. So my Crystal character here can only play ranked on Crystal Data Center.
I will take the small victories. See, I know some knowledge. Brain works sometimes. Now I remember back before Feast. I remember. I still think it's called Wolves Den. I know this is the Wolves Den, but I swear it was called the Wolves Den as well. It might be called something else.
PvP mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, the PvP mode before the Feast, the arena was called the Wolves Den.
Okay, good. I get confused because I swear I remember it being called Wolves Den, but because this is also called the same sort of name, I think, well, maybe I'm just getting confused with the current one.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people would call that old mode the Fold because they did rename it when the Feast came out.
We'd like to call it the Unbalanced.
Yeah, but when it was first released, it was called the Wolves Den, and then
because you used to have PvP materia, you had PvP gear, but if I'm rightly, it was also better to sometimes have level capped gear to go in with that than it was with some of the PvP gear, because some of the level cap gear had better stats than the PvP gear. So you would have a mix and match of, like, was it level 40? Either level 40 or level 30 gear. It might have been level 30.
So I started in patch 2.4, so I did get to play the Fold, but that era you're talking about is even before me, because when I played it, it was just like, you wear level 50 gear and you want to be eye level 115 for PvP. And the morale stat wasn't a thing anymore when I started playing.
It must have been 50. I just remember there was a level cap gear that you were supposed to wear. Like, the mix and match. It did. I'm old. Okay. I played 1.0, kind of. Not really.
I mean,
I owned 1.0.
I joined in 2.0, so...
Yeah. I owned 1.0, played it for about a month, realized my laptop couldn't really run 1.0, and I'm like, I'm out.
Realized it wasn't Final Fantasy 11.
Yeah. It was too much like Final Fantasy 11 at the time. Like, I wanted a different MMO, but Final Fantasy 1.0 was basically just HD 11, but worse.
Yeah, 1.0, I think was WoW time.
Like, imagine if 14 still had some of the systems 1.0 did. It would be... I still find it funny that when you boot up 11, it tells you to go outside and play rather than playing the game for too long. Because they added that as a system in 1.0. Not just a warning, that was a system.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, 1.014 had a stamina system where if you got a level, no, I think it's if you got 3 levels, it would then decrease how much XP you got. Then if you got another couple of levels, it would decrease the XP you got some more until you basically got no XP to try and have you go outside so you didn't stay on the game for too long.
Which is crazy because a typical game wants you to play as long as possible.
Imagine that. It's like, no, go outside. Stop playing. Go outside. I want to keep playing.
Go play other games. You could switch jobs and keep playing, but if you wanted to keep, if you had a main. Sorry, Brian.
Yeah. I was saying that kind of makes the system like how gacha games are, where you want to do your dailies and play as much as possible every single day, so you hit the limit on EXP. No, that exists in other games, but not in an MMO.
Thank you to Mioni for the raid, by the way. Go check out Mioni's channel on twitch.tv says Mioni. He asked Poopat when. Well, don't worry, Mioni, you'll get to see that at EU FanFest. Please look forward to it.
Oh shit.
So
it's funny. I would hate that. It's like when you're playing like a gacha games, you like run out of energy or whatever. It's like no.
Yeah, the stamina.
It's like
also I can't remember how many exactly it was, but you also had a limited amount of teleports per day, so you can use the Aetheryte too many times per day as well. I can't remember how many it was exactly. It's been over a decade. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I have to run places. Oh
yeah.
No, to use my leg.
Yeah,
but there is one
decided...
feature. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I decided to stay in 11, so I knew of 14 back then, but I just stuck to 11.
See, I just lost my 11 account when 1.0 came out. So.
Oh damn!
Thanks, Square Enix.
Go on. Why?
I was visiting a friend in America, and I logged into my account on Final Fantasy 11 there while I was there, and then Final Fantasy 11 triggered a different IP, so they banned my account to save it from being hacked. But the email address that was linked to the account, I didn't have access to anymore, so therefore Square Enix refused to give me the account back.
Damn.
They wanted me to go to the bank and have them fax them.
Damn.
So, my own fault for not having a two-factor authentication. By the way, remember that is being the official Square Enix one is being removed, and you have to move over to Google Authenticator by next year, I think it is. So,
yeah, I saw that. That was recent news.
Yeah. See, we have news.
Yeah, no, I was still playing WoW in 1.0. So.
Mm-hmm.
But can we get equipable underwear back?
No.
Ah.
So what is that? You just changed the way your underwear looks?
Yeah, there was some job specific underwear that you could get in the game.
Did it have stats?
No, it was just a visual thing.
No, it's just cool.
Yeah, kind of like how we're getting glasses in Dawn Trail, the new expansion that comes out next year. Go check out the trailer. The trailer. There we
go. Big old trailer. Fine. What else have we got?
Well, I guess we can ask, what kind of modes would you like to see added to Final Fantasy 14's PvP?
So it feels like we're not going to get anything new anytime soon, because they announced the new Crystal Conflict map in 6.5, and then in 7.0 they said there's going to be a new Frontlines map. If they were to have a new mode, they would have just at least said something by now, I think, instead of mentioning for the Frontline stuff.
We've got 10 years. They said the game's going to be around for another 10 years, so... I mean, technically we're getting another PvP mode with Fall Guys, technically, but...
Yeah, I still basically just say capture the flag. I think that could be pretty interesting, the way the roles work in this game. Make some good strategies, because we all have self-sustain now, and I could see it work out where you got to strategize who gets the flag and things like that.
Yeah.
But don't make it a flag. Make it something adorable, like capture the Loprit or something.
Maybe, yeah. And low. Definitely, I'd say we need something else that's low man because we already have Frontlines, which is 72 players, and we have Rival Wings, which is 40. I would like to see something that's like 10v10 or something 8v8.
128 versus 128.
Oh god, no!
I'm still sad we're never going to get that Blue Mage Battle Royale game.
You wanted your fucking FPS?
I want Blue Mage Battle Royale. I want Blue Mage Battle Royale.
Well, like you said earlier, 10 years. Who knows?
It took us 10 years to get an actual other PvP mode. Not 10 more will be fine.
Yeah. Talk about 10 years though. The 10-year celebration event, the Rising, is going live. When is it?
27th.
The 27th.
Obvious.
Now, the official website has some details, but the developers blog actually has some really cool more details about it, in my opinion. We learned that the mount. By the way, spoilers for the event. If you don't want to know about the event, please turn away now. We can't talk about the event itself because it's not live.
I'm turning away. I'm holding my ears.
You get a cool Phoenix mount, and you turn into the Phoenix for the mount, which is pretty cool.
I heard that recently. Yeah, I love that.
Okay, so so we have that for a mount, but we don't have that as a class. Okay.
No. And there's a unique action called the Flame Reborn. So
again,
you should use that in front of the twins to really scare them.
Wow, to scare them or have PTSD. That is just rude.
Yeah, literally trauma.
Trauma. Oh yeah. By the way, Bahamut killed your grandfather. Yeah, that's not nice, Chili. What?
I mean, what's worse is the fact that you get the Bahamut. What's worse though is you could have the summoner out there with Bahamut, and then you turn into Phoenix.
I mean, that happens in PvP all the time. Bahamut killing people.
Yeah. It's why when everyone's like, why is it a free skin of Phoenix? It'd be cool if it's Bahamut. I'm like, do you understand what the Rising event's supposed to be about? The Rising event is to celebrate surviving the calamity. You're not going to celebrate 10 years of surviving the calamity by the thing that caused the calamity.
That's funny.
Yay! You're the murderer!
I do love the art piece you also get with it. Does it?
Nice.
If you look on the website, it's quite nice new cute art. I would probably have in my house if I had one.
Guess what, y'all? I lost my house during FanFest.
No.
No. Okay, one of them. I had to. So one of those people. I had because I'm in a solo free company. I have a free company house and a private house, and I lost my private house from being in FanFest.
I keep logging into my my Primal account just so I can keep my house. Look,
I learned my lesson.
I got one on Gilgamesh and one on Ultros. And I've said I will get rid of the Ultros one the moment I can get a medium on Gilgamesh. Like I've got a small on Gilgamesh. If I can get a medium there, I will get rid of my old one. I don't need two mediums, but at the same time, I don't want to get rid of the other medium until I get it.
Did you get the house a long time ago in the old days?
I got the medium on Ultros the day the housing came out. So
okay, yes. I got my plot. I have a Shirogane plot when Shirogane was released.
And Gilgamesh,
so I didn't have.
I got kind of hate mail for mine. Well, kind of. I got sassy mail, I guess. I'd gone to some guild. I can't remember how I got into the guild. I just made some. I did Palace of the Dead and made some guild from selling them out.
The Pegasus thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm like, I don't want houses, but I guess what else am I going to do with this money? Because I wasn't raiding at the time. I'm like, I'll bid on a small house if I see one. Anyway, I woke up. There was like a couple of small houses in the Goblet, and I always go for the Goblet because I'm biased. And I went there, and there was like 15, 20 people clicking on the sign. I clicked on it a couple of times, thinking, you know what, I'll give it a try while I'm here. Wasn't for sale like then because this was back with the timers. So I just logged off. I thought, okay, I got work to do. Got work done. I thought, oh, it's lunchtime. I'll log on quickly. got there, logged in. I was right in front of the placard and still, and I clicked it once and like, do you want to buy it? I'm like, yeah, sure, sweet. And then the person sent me a message saying, "Oh, I just went to the loo and you got the plot while I was camping here."
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm
that
like,
sucks. And now,
oh well.
That's
How do you feel?
Go to Lou.
How do you feel about this lottery system?
As someone who hasn't won the lottery system, I'm very frustrated because I wish I could win the lot. I've got 2 houses normally, and yet non-lottery. So I don't
Right.
like the lottery system.
Yeah, I got my house as non-lottery too. And yesterday or a few days ago, I applied for the lottery for the first time. And today's the results day, so I'm gonna find out later today if I got it or not.
I
Probably
haven't even
not.
tried for a while. I keep spending all my money when I go to Belmont
As someone that won
related
the
to the
lottery
activities.
the
Nice.
first time for an FC I do not play in that much anymore, it's great. At least for them.
Oh gosh.
Because I got it for the FC I'm in now when Ilshire was bought in.
Do you know how many people participated in that lottery that was won?
I think the last time we looked, I think it was about 30, 36,
30? Okay.
something like that. And I only just helped them that they gave me the money, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll just put my name in. Why not? Come back a few days later, I'm like, oh, look, I won it, apparently. Cool.
The one on NA though. The one on NA though. What was it? There was 8 of the 6 bids, right? I think on the NA server one that you did for us.
Yeah,
there was 6
with the
bids,
FCs.
and 5 of them was RFC. So
no, there was more bids on it.
no, there was only about 6 or 7.
But
No, there wasn't many.
Oh, cool.
So, but you're the one who won. Also, talking about the Rising event, and in my opinion, this looks really cute. There's like a Moogle bouncing ball game that they're adding. I don't know how exactly what it plays. Yeah, it's a little mini game where you gotta target enemies and shoot them with balls. So
nice.
there's like a HP and MP system. There's like a level system. So depending on how it looks cute. I think, and to remember though, if you have the treasure box in your house, you know you'll be able to play this after the event is over from your private house as well if you have one.
Yeah, I remember
So
doing the Sprig and Run game a lot just to like get max score. It's cute. Those games are fun.
there's also a Lalafell version of Louisoix.
What?
So yeah, there would be the Archon Louisoix quest line where you'll go around and learn stuff about him, but you have to be level 50 and you have to be in the main story quest, the ultimate weapon, to be able to access this quest line.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little Lalafell Louisoix. By the way, that quest line will also be available after the event ends, so you don't have to rush to go do it. It will be available for everyone afterwards as well. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming with the Rising event. Thoughts on it, Brian?
Exciting. Yeah, the Mount's cool. That game I'm gonna definitely play on stream. Try and get the high score. I'm sure it's a score system to it too, right?
Yeah. Well, there's like a levels.
I'm a competitive person, okay? Everything is about like getting a high score or winning.
Everything's PvP. Everything.
Yeah, see, I don't think I'm that competitive, am I, Paul? I don't think I'm that competitive.
When it comes to gacha games, yeah.
Well, yeah.
What?
Pretty competitive he is in gacha games.
Like, I just want to beat them. I'd like to beat. I want to have the best power level out of my friends.
Okay.
And even though it means
Leaderboard
nothing in the
type
game, I still want it.
Leaderboards.
Yeah.
Leaderboards.
Not everyone. I'm not a major whale, so I can't be the best in the world. But if I could be better than some of my friends, that's fine.
I've lost my competitive drive since I stopped playing World Tour religiously. I lost my competitive edge. I used to love playing people there, playing the hot ball, killing people with lightning. It was so good. Now, once you reach top 25 there on an NA account, and you're like, yeah, I've done my EU brothers proud, and I just stopped playing. And now it's
No,
been
I was
handed
a
off
bit
to another
competitive
company.
in Fall Guys when I was playing that recently with the collab. By the way, I've already bought the battle pass. I'm like, oh, it's out.
See, like
Bought.
it's yeah, I'm happy for that collab, but I don't want to spend money in the battle pass, so I probably won't play unless someone's like, "Hey."
I don't have money for that. I go away on a holiday like next month, and then obviously I got fanfare stuff for that. So I'm like, yeah, I got no money.
Yep, same exact thing. I'm saving money for FanFest.
Me too. I say that while also looking at the Naruto Collector's Edition going, I kind of want you.
And you also just bought the chips.
Yeah, like came home and said, okay, I'm a bit low on money this month. My rent's gone up this month. I'm low on money.
Oh, no.
And then I'm like, oh, those chips. Oh, crap. Do I want to spend £34 on crisps? Yes.
Okay, can we go through the? Okay, can we go through the? What is chips, crisps, and fries?
Okay, well,
what do you guys call French fries?
we'll call those chips because no, I would no. Okay, we do have. Okay, okay. I guess we're gonna go into. By the way, if you want,
Yes.
do you want real food related risk? If you want real food related stuff, remember go check out Soundbites, the Snack Size podcast where we talk about snacks. But I guess I'll go into DL here.
Yeah.
Chips are more of what you would call steak fries in America because they're a thicker cut. They're called chip because they're basically like you've chipped the potatoes in, like they're really thick. We do still have fries here, but fries are normally really thin.
And we still
So-
call them chips.
No, you would call them fries.
I know everyone's called them chips.
Mike, so
you
if you go to
wouldn't-
McDonald's, what would
I
you
would
call
go to
that?
KFC and call them
McDonald's
chips. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Only
Those are
McDonald's
fries.
you would call them fries. I don't think I've called them anywhere else.
I'm just
Anywhere
saying
else,
that
it's
if
chips.
those are what I would be considered fries, though, more than chips, because a chip would be a lot thicker than that. Yeah, with two C's. That is a chip.
I think we call like everything fries. Like I haven't heard steak fries before. Anything potato is cut, it's a fry.
That's because a lot of the stuff are fried, while over here chips are often baked rather than fries.
Yeah, you got like
So-
was it like crinkle chips?
Yeah,
Crinkle chips.
The worst
steak
kind of chip.
fries.
Is that like the
No,
curly one?
Curly fries. No, they're the worst type of chips.
curlies are the worst.
Uh,
Crinkled can be frustrating because you can get an
What
uneven
is
amount
crinkle?
of.
I gotta Google this.
I actually had some crinkle chips tonight, actually.
I don't like crinkle that much because you can get an uneven amount of salt and vinegar on them based on.
Oh,
True.
those. Yeah, literally we call everything just fries. So I never heard someone say crinkle chips or crinkle fries.
Oh, and then you got flat chips as well.
Yeah.
My personal favorite because my grandpappy used to make them for me, and God rest his soul, I miss him.
Gotcha.
But then you got crisps, which are more thin and like
Chris.
crispy.
Yeah, and those are potato chips for us.
Yeah, those are potato chips for you.
Yeah.
And they're called crisp, I guess, because they're normally, the sound you make when you break them.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between crisp and chips. The three C's.
Yeah. The big difference is just like you guys have like definitions for different types, and we don't.
Yeah.
That's like the big difference.
Yeah.
And obviously you have like your chips, which is potato chips.
Yeah.
For us, they're crisps.
Yeah.
And they're crisp with us crisps. Like they come anywhere else. Other than like, I don't know, I guess Doritos. Those
Yeah.
Doritos.
But then you also have the
anything
fact
else
that Lay's in America are Walkers here.
Well,
some brands in
Lay's
America
because Lay's is because it's the European brand as well.
Yeah.
Where ours is
So-
Walkers. Everywhere else in the world are called Lay's.
Yeah.
Which I don't get.
Probably a copyright thing that we don't know about.
I don't
So-
know. Maybe they don't like the name Walker. No, I do like making Walker's crisps. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think if we've gone down into crisps discussion, we're ready to end the podcast.
No, because we have the Moogle treasure trove we haven't talked about yet,
Oh yeah.
which is also coming on the 27th.
Yeah,
which is the
Tell me
10-year
that.
one.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people are going to be playing the Hidden Gorge and all that because
Yeah.
you get tomes for that. I will probably dip in my little toes into that.
Oh, you haven't played before?
No, I have. I've played them before. I just haven't played them recently.
Got it.
Because I really want the outfit, the outfit stuff. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just very, very lazy. But I will probably do this one because there's a lot of cool stuff I want to get in that. There also, by completing the raids, you get like 1 token or 3 tokens.
You get 14.
Then you got the 24 mans.
Yeah.
And then all the stuff that you get, like the shiver emo, sweat emo, high five, which if you're a lot of fail, you kind of slap your butt, which is what Lalafels do. There's a bunch of mounts I want as well. I want the Tyrannosaur mount. I've been waiting to get that mount for a while. All the doggies, which sorry, not doggies, the wolves, which I'll probably get as well, so I can get the.
Wow,
So
that was a lot of stuff you need.
Yeah,
I actually need some of the
wolves.
wolves, so I will be going for the wolves.
I play this game too much, y'all. I have pretty much everything there except for the new stuff.
I have most of them, except for I think I'm missing like a couple of wolves on this character. But apart from that, I have everything. But of course, the new stuff.
Yeah.
I also want the fat cat parasol. Pretty adorable.
Yeah. That's probably the best thing on there, I think.
If anyone wants to know, I will be grinding Fantasy 14 next week. I know we've been playing a lot of Fantasy 11 on my streams, but next week we jump back into 14 as we play the tomes. So if you've been enjoying the 11 stuff, it'll be back eventually, hopefully, because I want to play more 11. It feels weird that I can solo Dynamis now.
My streams are still going to be Baldur's Gate until we freaking finish it.
So
that's fun.
Because somehow we have ruined the run completely. We have killed who we shouldn't have killed. We've killed this. We're basically murder hobos. Don't know how that's happened. And then hopefully, we got so close to in-raid, last raid stream. So I'm hoping we can get P10S killed and then go into 11. That's what I'm hoping for this weekend.
Good luck.
Yeah, I need it. Healing Harrow and Hell is hell. Not fun. Actually, no, it is fun. I've enjoyed healing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have enjoyed healing this year, this tier. Like, I've been tanking for so long, and DPSing was just getting too repetitive and boring. That now I'm playing healer. I'm like, yeah, I get to heal people. If they die, that means I've done my job. If they die, because
I've been a healer main for so long.
We heal people as healer.
Well, according to my healer, who got like a 1% healing on P9S, which was bloody hilarious. He was like, "Wait, we're supposed to heal people? No, it's fine, Scholar. I've got it all. It's fine. White Mage power. I do love White Mage. Can't play it in PvP. I wish I could get better at PvP. I just feel like I'm so slow at it.
Well,
coaching. I do coaching for free.
There we go.
Maybe we can get that fix again. Come back to PvP.
Also, make sure you turn up to the Thursday PvP nights because they on the PvP revival because they help teach people stuff in Discord if you've joined them. So.
To have to play my NA character.
What's wrong with that?
Late. No, it's also quite late.
Oh yeah, that's understandable.
I will be going to bed after this because I've got to wake up and get my hair done. So I have to look good for my holiday, and I have to think then for FanFest.
Wait. Oh, why would you get a haircut this early or get your hair done this early for FanFest?
Because I'm going to a convention. And then when I come back, I get it redone as well. So I
was going to say I've already got my hair cut today and a couple of days ago, and I'm booking it for October 19th. So I've already booked in advance. So
I've still got winter hair where I have really my hair's really long at the back, and I hate it. I like going. I need my bright green back. Okay.
Every 4 weeks, I go get my hair cut. Every 4 weeks. So.
Every 4 weeks.
God bless. Yeah, it does. That's actually why I stopped cutting my hair and I have long hair for like 10 years. It's just like the maintenance of having to, or if you want it to look good, cut it often. It's just a lot versus just like doing what I do, which is like just maintain my hair, comb it, maybe trim a little bit, do fun hairstyles with long hair.
No, I just like the compliment of the fact that I'm getting older, and she still says like, "Oh, your hair's really growing fast." I'm like, yes.
That is a good thing.
Like the moment she's like, "Oh, it's not. It doesn't seem to be growing." I'm like, I guess now I've got to cut it less.
Yeah, that's true. My hair's starting to turn gray. Literally, this year my hair is just like, I'm like, oh no, what do I do?
Oh, no. You're turning into a silver fox. Oh no!
Oh, gosh.
See, I'm. Is it weird? I'm jealous.
What?
Jealous of getting grey hair.
Gray hair?
I've always kind of wanted to dye my hair, but I don't like bleaching it to dye it because I have really
Right.
dark hair. So the idea of my hair lightening naturally, so that then I can use fun dyes without having to do the other step.
Gotcha.
Like,
What do you mean? The bleach pain is the way.
No, I'm good.
Smelling and feeling your scalp slowly burn
Oh,
away.
No, I'm good. I've done it once where I went complete. I went blonde once because of my Eminem phase.
Hell yeah, Chili had an M&M phase. He was a real Sim Shady police down there.
It's more like the real chubby Shady.
Well, you'll definitely get gray hair someday.
Oh, I will. It'll happen. And that's when I can have fun hair colors.
Oh my god, that's it.
I will stick to my green hair until I die.
No, I want like purple and pink, like cool flame looks and stuff.
For lame hair.
You ever consider temp hair dye? That's something I use once in a while.
I've looked into it, but the one that I got sent because someone's like, you should try this, and it's like not available in the UK. I'm like, oh,
dang.
So, oh Lord, blonde chili. Yes, Vicky, I was blonde for a while I was in secondary school. So.
I'm actually like legit blonde.
By the way, I am 36. In case you want to know my age.
I'm 33 and I'm starting to get gray.
So
I'm 28.
You're blessed. Both of y'all. I mean, you're 36 and no gray at all. That's kind of rare, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm very lucky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
almost 37. Vicky says that she's 37. I'll be 37 in January, so anyway,
January.
Was it what time's PvP revival?
It's in a while, so Brian, shout out and how can they find you? Where can they find all your lovely content?
Oh, me? Oh, wow. Right now, I think the best platforms to follow me on are Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. My Twitch is twitch.tv/Brian Ricardo. Right now, I'm doing a lot of variety because I'm raising money for EU FanFest. So I'm having my chat whenever they tip or do subs and stuff like that. They'll get me to play other games. So I played RuneScape for the first time like a few days ago. I played Maple Story for the first time a few days ago. And we're just like continuing with those trends on my stream. And Twitter.
Play Guild Wars 2 PvP. I was watching you play that for like a good 2 hours. I couldn't like turn away. I'm like, oh, this is like so fun.
Nice, thanks. Yeah, I got to gold rank like 2 days ago in that game, which I was super happy about.
I was watching you do your placement.
Yeah, I was doing placements in it.
It was really fun to watch.
Thanks.
And then, by the way, talking about Guild Wars 2, remember that Rookery is currently playing through the new I think the new expansion's out, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It happened 2 days ago. And that's why I was playing it as well, basically. And then on Twitter, I mostly talk about Final Fantasy 14 or like community and like streamer stuff. Twitter.com/Brian Ricardos. I have an S at the end of my name. And Instagram, I'm at Brian Ricardos with an S at the end as well. Instagram is mostly just like convention pictures. Maybe if I do stuff with my pets and go out, I post pictures of that. But yeah, feel free to follow my
Outside.
platforms.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, my it's a lot of people think I'm a super indoors person, which I am. I'm a gamer, but I do love the outdoors too. I go out hiking several times a week.
I mean, hiking. I wish I could do that. Fortunately, I'm kind of. I say I'm kind of a cripple right now. I can't really walk very far anymore. I have really bad. My hip is disjointed now, so my hip is like it's kind of like diagonal now instead of
Oh,
straight.
dang.
So that was from an old injury where I
Mhm.
nearly destroyed my foot. I broke my foot in 6 places going into a tree. Don't go into trees. Sledding. But yeah, so
Dude.
I've also got a really bad lymphedema, which has caused my legs to swell very badly. So I have really a lot of fluid in my legs. I used to love walking. I'm trying to do it a lot more, but I'm
Uh-huh.
just so in pain with my hip and like legs. I have to take painkillers.
Understandable.
So
Um,
if you see a very big person with green hair on the floor dying, that'd be
oh no. I'm about to say that you have plans for FanFest because conventions in general is like a ton of walking.
yeah. Well, first of all, painkillers, and hopefully, because I know that I was talking with Mione about this. So I have to walk with a cane.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping they're going to let me have my cane in there. So I know in NA
Hopefully.
FanFest they had a problem with that. I guess.
Yeah, they did. There was a lot of like accessibility problems in general, not a lot of seats. Hopefully EU, has less issues because they learned
I
from
mean,
NA.
the XL
I'd say
Center
that, but
has had
I
a
looked
lot
into
of.
the auditorium and there's only maximum of 10,000 capacity. So we'll see. We'll see what happens based on
Is
how
it
many
at the
tickets they
XL
sold.
Center?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have high hopes. 'Cause I've been there before,
Yeah.
and they have had a lot of other conventions there. So hoping they will have something. If not, maybe we have to rent like a wheelchair or something. Maybe. I don't
It's
know.
London, so you'll be able to find one if need be.
Yeah. If not,
Yeah.
I'll just deal with it. I'll just sit. I'll just go find a seat or something. Stay there for the rest of my life.
Well, it'd be cool if we have because NA FanFest had a quiet room, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I never went in, so I don't know how crowded it was, but it was there definitely.
Yeah, I'm guessing it wasn't exactly quiet. It was more like slightly less loud room.
It was pretty far away from like the main hall, so
Yeah.
I think it was probably quiet. It was near like the staff places because I was a staff, so I didn't have necessary reason to go in there.
Fair.
Yes, I was a staff. Oh, you peasants. Oh.
The privilege.
It's so nice to go as press to FanFest. Like 2018, they had free food for press. It was great.
Yep, they did. I know 2019.
I didn't eat
the
any
EU
because I
one.
was too nervous.
In 2019, they had like free drinks for the EU one. I remember that.
Yeah, I have severe allergies like nuts and legumes, so I don't really touch food unless I know how it was made. Like I can't go to a buffet and eat. I'm too panicky.
Makes sense. Make sure you're safe.
Make sure you don't die. In other words.
Yeah.
That's-
Anyway, thank you for joining us, and thank you to everyone that's joined us today. Thank you for all the raids. We got a lovely raid from Vicky. Thank you to Vicky for the raid. Thank you to Mione for the raid. Thank you to the person that followed us, Lazzy stuff. Big shout out to that as well.
What was that?
Lazzy?
Oh, yeah, that's their name. That's their name. Lazzy stuff.
Lazzy stuff. Thank you so much because we're now one follow away from 1,030. So thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
And Vicky says, please don't die, Chili. Now, as we wrap up, one last question, Brian, from Vicky. What pets do you have?
Oh, so technically I have none, but I take care of my sister's cats, like basically on a day because I live with my sister. So they're 2 black cats. One name is Toothless, one name is Lucy, and Toothless loves me so much. You can, if you watch my content, sometimes he'll just be like in my room and I have like a webcam on him. So he's practically mine, basically. And then my brother has a dog, and my brother's, I don't know, lazy. He doesn't live with me, but he leaves his dog here very often, and I end up dog sitting. Like right now, I'm dog sitting for like a week. So,
What type of dog?
husky, and I don't know what else she's mixed with, but she's like a husky mix. She's really big. Her name is Xena, like Xena the warrior princess.
That's cute.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
My dog hates me.
I live in a
dog
rented
is-
apartment, so I'm not allowed animals.
Oh, actually, it's not even my dog. It's my mum's dog. But like, you know when like an animal gets attached to a human and literally like growls at everyone, or like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what my dog is to me now.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, okay, I've been nice to you. I gave you my food. How dare you? But yeah, nah. She's still cute.
I'll be honest, that was me in 2016 FanFest. It was 2016 FanFest was my first time being out of the country on my own. Like, I'd been to NA once before that, but when I went, I was staying with people, so I knew who I was staying with. In 2016, I was there on my own. And it was the first time on my own, first time in Vegas. So the entire 2016 FanFest was just me trying to find the tallest Americans I could and standing next to them. I was just finding the tallest people I could and just stand next to them so that nobody would notice where I was. Because I'm short.
It's so random.
I don't know, I just felt safer.
That's the love of way, apparently.
Yeah, I stayed with Klaus and Phoenix Down Radio for the most time because he's like 6'3", and I'm just like stood next to him, following him around like a little minion.
What's your height?
5'5".
5'5". Okay.
I'm not super short, but you know.
Still short.
So Paul's seen me in real life, so
Yeah, I'm just average. I'm 5'9". Some people think I'm taller than that, but I'm not.
But Paul also saw that I sleep, so that can confirm that I do sleep.
No, I fell asleep before him, so I can't confirm or deny.
So anyway, thank you everyone for joining us for 177. We don't know exactly when 178 is going to go live because Paul will be going away to Insomnia 71.
Yeah, 71.
Yes, maths.
Where I get to see the voice of Clive from Final Fantasy 16.
Nice.
'Cause he's gonna be
And
there.
possibly the voice of Mario.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw, Brian, that he submitted his voice clip for Mario on Twitter.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, he applied for Mario for a laugh.
Oh, got it.
It was basically Clive's
know
voice, but just saying Mario lines.
I'll have to see it. Ben Star, right?
Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining us. As I said, hopefully we'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But if we're not, well, we're back a week after. You had weekly episodes of Moogle Ground at one point. So I'm sorry about that again. So joining us, hopefully, thank you again for joining us, Brian. We'll see who's going to be the guest next time. We had a load of people respond that they want to be guests on the show. Thank you again to everyone who responded. And I will try and get stuff organized soon. Until next time, thank you everyone, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.